Welcome to Living in Beauty. It's Monday, November 6, 2017, day 476 on the road, and we're in Cedar Key, Florida. Just a few days ago, we were in Conehatta, Mississippi, where Daddy's new house sprung up right beside the old foundation where the house burned down last January. Well, that was a sad time, but that's all changed. Daddy has a big, beautiful new house now, with a carport big enough to have an Airstream rally. More about the future Conehatta meetup will come later. We're always looking for shorthand descriptions of this merry thing we do, this living in beauty thing we have going here. Full-timers or full-time Airstreaming just doesn't cover it because folks still ask us where we live. We understand. With no specific base of operations, address, or permanency, we're in a unique category for modern alternative lifestyles. Complicated people living the simple life. How's that sound? It might be easier to explain what we're not. We're not homeless. Well, people do ask sometimes, and we reject any comparison to that description, not out of shame, but because we have a home, and we're not struggling for our daily existence. We're not forgotten and cast out by society. The poor, elderly, mentally ill, and disabled have enough jokes and difficulties on them without privileged RVers comparing to them. We're also not part of the tiny house movement, the admirable consumer culture motivated by technological advances migrating toward simpler and cleaner living arrangements is also not us. Though tiny homes are often mobile, they're not exclusively oriented toward mobility. Tiny homes may be just mobile enough to squeeze between zoning laws, but the structures usually, hopefully, stay off the road. Our portability is by design, and to support our constant, steady land migration across the continent. The caribou may be the only animal in North America that can out-migrate a full-time RVer. We're not trying to reduce our economy. While it's somewhat cheaper to maintain a 200-square-foot, including storage, mobile living space than it is to keep a 1,000 or 2,000-square-foot house or condo, or wrangle a 400-square-foot RV, economy is not our motivation. Some nights we pay $70 or more, and other nights nothing at all. Quality food and drink is expensive everywhere, and living well in preferred locations is the goal. We're not environmentalists. Conservation is certainly a factor, but reducing our carbon footprint doesn't, in our opinion, require an RV. Any two people in any living situation are capable of greater reductions than what we've accomplished. If we were younger, we'd travel in our old Honda CR-V with a tent. Sometime in the last decade, our bodies betrayed us. It was most heart-wrenching to part with our beloved family tent. We covet our evening strolls about the campgrounds as we ogle tents and remember the old days. If our aging bodies would only cooperate, we'd still be sleeping on the ground. We're not RV enthusiasts. Living out of a couple of suitcases might be nice if Airbnb-type services could accommodate our no-hassles travel style, but maybe not. Risk of exposure to bedbugs and heavy pesticides establishments use to combat vermin and then try to cover with pungent carpet deodorants is not our idea of luxury. Star-slathered hotel names boasting environmental responsibility can't win me over either. While traveling with my sister Deborah, the very thorough RN, we discovered lice after a routine flashlight inspection of our 4-star hotel room. They even evacuated the entire wing. So, I'm not taking any chances. Living in Beauty is clean, pest-free, pet-friendly, fragrant, and more secure than any hotel. And it comes with a fabulous barista. RVing is simply our travel solution. We're not Airstream enthusiasts. Really. Actually, we just joined the WBCCI San Diego chapter. And for those of you who see us on the road, our number is 5108. So now we can attend rallies with friends that we've met on the road. But Airstreaming wasn't the original plan, it just evolved. Once we decided that towing suited our RV travel philosophy, Airstream was clearly the best solution. Halfway across the country, we found the best pre-owned 30-foot unit in the USA from a reputable seller, who is now our good friend, and we've never looked back. A great 80-year record of excellence and a service department that's a pleasure to work with is why we're happy Airstreamers. When we're done, Beauty and the Beast will probably go into service for another traveling couple who may give them other names. And that's the simple success story of Airstream. Exploring is the goal. Like a couple of kids brown bagging sandwiches on a field trip that never ends. We prefer the outdoors, the really big outdoors. We like to drive into difference. Landscape, food, architecture, art, and history, and then cozy up at home with a good book or film before bedtime. Yesterday, we slept at a farm out in the countryside. Today, we're in a seaside fishing community only 4 steps away from an awesome tiki bar. We wake up each morning to the new, the unexpected, and most often, the beautiful. Living in Beauty has detoxified us from conventional attitudes about old age. What were we supposed to say when we retired? I quit, I'm done, this is it? If so, we are happily misguided. When we walked out of the office, we also walked away from an old way of thinking and saying and measuring ourselves and others' personal contributions in the world, and placing price tags and value judgments on whatever precious moments we have left. Living in Beauty is like being babes again, marveling at every new discovery. Like home is everywhere. If we're caught grinning ear to ear for no apparent reason, that's probably what we're thinking. Home is everywhere. Jesus knows. The bird is home wherever it eats and sleeps. Sunday School 101, right? Hey, I like that. Living in Beauty, Sunday School 101. Thank you so much for joining us in Living in Beauty. If you like this post and want to be notified when a new one is released, please enter your email address and click the follow button at the bottom of this page. Okay, that's it for now. Have a great week.